Hey gang, how is everybody? It's been quite a while. Today we're going to play around with some makeup. Um, First off, I wanted to, let me just mention that my hair is in this really awkward stage between like a little too shaggy, but it's still short. So like I'm rocking this really awesome tiny pony. I basically have a mullet right now, so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to cut it one more time this summer and get the shag off, or grow it out. So don't mind all of this. Um, First off, second off, because we did my hair thing. Um, so I have become a unique it's a beauty product line. Um, YOUNIQUE. I have become a unique independent presenter because you guys have heard me talk about the Fiber Lashes, which is mascara. Um, and I have used my makeup table is in total disarray because I've been house sitting. So I pretty much just took all my makeup out of my bag and threw it on the table. So I don't even see um, any other my other unique stuff. But I've used the eye pigments. It's eyeshadow, loose powder eyeshadow. It's amazing, very pigmented, very easy to blend and use. And then I've also used the lip gloss, which is phenomenal. So I'm really excited to. I get my kit tomorrow in the mail. And this week I'm going to do like an unveiling, something super exciting to show you guys my new products and all that good stuff. And if you'd like to place any orders, then I will leave my website address down below in the description box. So you can go there. Feel free to ask me any questions that you have. Not sure I'll have an answer right away, but I will certainly find out the answer and get back to you. So thank you for your support in that. I'm really excited and look for more on that this week. So anyway, today we're just going to have a little bit of fun. And like I said, I'm in total disarray, so bear with me just a little bit. I'm going to try not to let my children come in so that this isn't like an hour-long video. I hear them fighting as it is, so I don't know if they'll just like fight to the death and I won't have to really worry about it. So we'll see. Anyway, I have already cleansed and all that good stuff this morning. I've already put on my lotion. I use Clinique cleansers and lotion as kind of my prep. And then for my base today, my foundation base, I'm going to be using the Prime Time Brightening Foundation Primer. I just sometimes if I haven't used this in a few days, so sometimes if I use it, it's crazy when it comes out of its little pump and splats everywhere. Not too bad today. So I'm just going to get a tiny bit in the palm of my hand, and I'm just going to, this stuff is like silk too. I think I've used it before and told you guys about it. I need actually one more. But the last one of these, the pump was perfect, and this one, like, I don't know, it's just like it doesn't like me. Oh, there's a good one. Okay. I also got a really awesome new beauty mirror here because I'm going to be creating my little vanity now that I have my own beauty business. I'm going to be setting up a little makeup table because this one is also my craft table, which means I don't have a whole lot of space. But soon, well, I don't know if soon, but someday, I'd love to have like a whole room that's just dedicated to crafts and makeup. And maybe have like an elliptical in it, or, you know, some kind of exercise equipment piece. Okay, so this is going to act as our primer. I do have, some people put on their foundation first and then some put on their concealer. It's kind of up to you. I tend to put my concealer on first. I've seen it done both ways, so whatever works for you works for me. I'm going to use the Superstay 24 Concealer by Maybelline. And I do have a couple blemish spots, which is, phenomenal. So, even down my neck, I always have blemishes on my neck. So I'm just gonna touch up those little spots real quick. And then I'll go straight into my foundation over the top of that. For the summer months, I have been mixing, this is actually an Avon foundation, Ideal Flawless Invisible Coverage Liquid Foundation in Honey Beige. And I am really loving it, actually. On its own, it's a little bit dark for me, but I love the consistency of it. It's a pretty matte finish, and it lasts, it lasts all day long. So I was originally using the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse in Classic Ivory, Light 2 is my color. But for the summer months, because I did get a little bit of color at one of Brandon's baseball tournaments, I've been mixing the two so that it's not too light and not too dark. So I will just do a little squirt of each of these on the back of my palm there. And then I'm going to just use my flathead kabuki brush, mix that together a little bit on my hand still, and then start on one cheek. It doesn't really matter where you start your foundation. If it's all gonna look the same in the end if you do your blending job correctly and well. But some people start on their forehead. I always just tend to start on my cheeks. I don't know why. But it's like a habit. I mean, once something works for you, kind of why change it? And then when you want to try to change it, maybe it's hard. So I'm going to take the other half, do my other side of my face. Blending all around my eyes. I've been trying not to go straight over my eyebrows because it turns them yellow, which is kind of, especially if you have a little color from the sun as it is, you kind of want your foundation to have more of a yellow base than anything else. And I haven't perfected my lighting. I'm actually getting another desk to put on the other side of my bedroom. And one will be my craft and one will be my makeup. And hopefully I can get my lighting correct on that side of my bedroom. Because that, I think, is where I'll do my makeup. Because here, I wish that I could face the natural light and then you guys could actually get a good idea of what I'm really doing. But I'll work on it. Okay. Once you have that all blended, make sure that you don't have lines. You want to blend all the way into your ears, hairline, down your neck, all that throwing stuff here, all that good stuff. So now we're going to jump to our, oh my gosh, this is crazy. My bronzer, which is like a big, can you guys hear my children fighting in the living room? Really sorry if you can. Here we go. So then we're going to just bronze the hollows of our cheeks, which is here. I've seen it done by, like, if you take your brush here to the corner of your mouth from your ear, this would be the hollow of your cheek. So right under here is where you're going to want to bronze, because that will make your face a little slimmer and a little more defined. Just give your face a little more definition. And you don't want your bronzer straight on your cheekbones, simply because you don't want your cheekbones really to be diminished. Along your jawline will help your face look slimmer. And then your temples will just give you that added definition. So there's your bronzer. And then on top of your bronzer is where you're going to put your blush. And I am using Milani Baked Blush. This really gorgeous color. The color is Berry Amore. Its color is 03. And it comes with this little tiny brush that's basically useless. Apples of your cheeks all the way up to your temple. Apples of your cheeks all the way up. So you're going to want the pretty much the majority of your color to be kind of on the apples of your cheeks, but not so much that it looks totally phony, you know? So then I'm going to go in with a big kabuki brush. This is a powder brush by Sephora. And blend that along with my jawline, because you don't want to see the lines from my bronzer. And then I just do a quick brush over my whole face. Okay, so that is kind of the base for our makeup. Let me go to more natural light. So you can see that, I mean, it's hard to notice on camera. I clearly have no eyebrows or eyelashes, but you can see that I look kind of naturally flushed. Hopefully to you it looks natural. To me it's natural. So that's our base that we're going to start with. And that is important. A lot of times I feel okay, really even, well, I wouldn't leave the house like this, but leaving the house even just with like a base, my eyebrows, and mascara on. And I feel comfortable in just that. Speaking of eyebrows, that's next. I have been kind of going back and forth between powder brows and the like pomade brows. Today I think we're going to do a little bit of both. Powder is a little bit more natural, while pomade is a bit more defined and like harsher, I guess you could say. Although you can make the pomade still as soft or as drastic, intense as you want it. My children, I'm listening to them right now. They're fighting. It's funny how, you know, Brandon gets home from camp, and while he was gone, it was so quiet in this house. Having one kid is just the easiest thing on the face of the planet. But somehow you still manage to like miss the fighting while one of them is away. I don't know, it's weird. But then as soon as they're both here, you're like, quit fighting! It's crazy. Okay. We might not even use our powder brows today. Hey, Caleb. Hey, Caleb. Caleb Owen. Excuse me just one moment. So, like I said, I might not even be using the powder today because I got a bit too much product on my brush. So I'm not sure today is really going to call for powder much. But I kind of start in the middle. A lot of people I know start like at the tail end because that's where you want most of your color. But like I said, it's like once you start with one and get in the habit of it, that can be tough to change. Just one moment. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's finish here. Had to go regulate. Uh-oh, I hear Caleb turning into the Hulk. Oh. Calgon, take me away. Okay, so there is my brows. I run a spoolie through them to kind of lighten them up a touch and get them formed how I want. So I think we're gonna go pretty light on the makeup today. I don't have a whole lot on my agenda for today, so I'm not gonna go all out. But I am gonna put on, I cannot find this anywhere now. It is The Body Shop, which I used to sell independently. And this is a product that I never really used, but once I did, I like loved it. And now they don't make it. So this is Cream Eye Color in the shade Dusk Pink. And it is like this really awesome, so it's on this kind of brush, and you can't see the color well, but it is gorgeous. It's like a champagne-y, like rose gold pink. It's gorgeous. My children. And under that, I'm going to be using the eyeshadow primer potion from Urban Decay, and this is just like an eyeshadow base. And I am going to put that all over my eyelid. Brandon, don't say that again. I'm going to put that under my eyebrow, or under my eyelashes, my lower lash line. And do the same on the other side. I don't normally put much under my lower lash line, but just in case. I'm gonna have to do one of these videos someday, like the whole thing in like my fake British accent. That really sucks, I've been told, but it's fun. So I'm all about fun. So then I'm gonna go ahead and do my cream eye color. Yes. Hey Caleb, could you come here please? I keep it real. So I use the brush, and then afterwards we kind of go back in and do some blending. But to get it on, I just go ahead and use the brush of it. I go just like into my crease, and that's pretty much where I stop with this color. This is just a really light, it's so pretty, just a really light pink. It has a touch of sparkle to it, so it shimmers a little bit. Yeah, it's not even a sparkle, I would say. It's more like a shimmer. Get it right onto your crease line, or your lash line. I don't know if you can even see it well. You can see my pores, that's for sure. I didn't use my Porefessional Benefit pore minimizer today. So then after that, I'm going to take a blending brush, make sure that it's clean. This is just a Sephora blending brush, like so. See, I have a lot of accents today. I feel like I'm like Mrs. Doubtfire. Okay, so my chocolate palette from Too Faced. This is amazing. I'm going to take this color here in the bottom, which is Champagne Truffle, and I'm going to use that as my blender for the color that I just put on. So basically along the edges of that color, I'm going to touch this into there, just so that you don't have that harsh line of that, the cream eyeshadow. So blend that right along that line. Perfecto. Perfecto. Then I'm going to take another brush. I need to clean my brushes. I haven't done it this week. I'm trying to actually do it once a week. So I'm going to take just a smaller blending brush. This one's also by Sephora. And I'm going to use this one along my brow bone, under my brows, just as kind of a little highlighter. Hey, Caleb, sweetheart. Okay. It's so hard. This lighting is terrible. It's so hard for you guys to even tell what it is that I've done. My lips are chapped. Okay, so I have a brush, hair, there we go. So then I'm going to take my Stila, this is Jet Black, Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, Intense Black, sorry. This stuff is awesome, but it can be pretty potent. Like, you want to get it where you want it, because sometimes trying to get it off or correct it is like a pain in the rump. So just use a steady hand when you're doing this, which means I might not talk for just one moment. Bear with me here. I start at the inner. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak today. At the inner lash line, closest to like my tear duct. And I just do a thin line of color. And then I make a giant mistake right there. That pretty much happens on the daily. Luckily, the thing that I also love about the 3D fiber lashes, look who it is. Mom. You like have like a cameo in all my videos. Yeah. Can I have my DS back? Does brother have it? 2 minutes, okay? And then you can have it. So, because of the fact that the 3D fiber lashes are so amazing, they honestly are like wearing false lashes without wearing false lashes. And one of the things that's awesome about them is the fact that they hide some of your blemishes. Because of the fact that they make your lashes so full and long, your liner doesn't always have to be like perfect, because it will look perfect, I promise. And I am a perfectionist as it is. So it doesn't bother me much. The lashes do hide quite a bit. I don't know if this is like running out. I feel like it's new, but I mean, I have had it for a couple months. And it sounds like there's liquid in there. But I tend to have troubles. So I do, especially if I am wearing my 3D fiber lashes, which is like daily, I do a pretty dramatic wing, because with my 3D fiber lashes, it looks awesome. And it just helps to make your lashes look fuller. You don't see this drastic like cat eye type thing when you have the lashes on, which is why I do this. because I'm not trying to look like I have a big wing. I'm really not. So it might look pretty intense now. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I can even finish the other eye. It's only been a minute, sweet pea. One more minute. I think he just wants to be on camera. Okay, so let's see if this will last me through my other eye here. Maybe you could wipe your face before you show it on the camera. Oh yeah, you gotta take a bath, honey, remember? We were gonna do that after
your
after
eyes look weird.
Thanks.
There's a circle in your eyes.
Oh yes,
see?
From my mirror, the light around my mirror. So, like my biggest trouble of every single day is getting my wing to actually match the other wing. I mean, there are far bigger world issues, but this just tends to be one of mine. So don't judge me, please. I really am concerned with, world peace and hunger and all of those things. This is just one of my own personal daily struggles.
Isn't it not done now?
Oh man, that was a bad one.
Is it done yet? Can I have it now?
No, they don't match.
Can I now?
I love it when they don't match. Oh, they're not bad, I guess. Caleb. Let's say yes. Is brother using it? Is that why?
He's not in it. Well,
does he have it? Is that why you're even asking me about it?
Yeah.
So they kind of match.
Can I? Can I?
Yes, Caleb. Yes. Does brother have it? Did you answer me that? Okay, Brandon? Can you get brother's DS? He's coming in here. That's okay. Okay, gently hand it to him, please. Oh my gosh, we're already going on a half an hour. I'm so sorry, people. I know you have better things to do on a Sunday, like clean your houses or sleep or go to church. So now we are on to our 3D Fab lashes. You've seen me, hopefully, maybe once or twice, put these on. So you get a transplanting gel and the actual fibers themselves. They are all natural. They come from green tea leaves. They're safe for all eyes, including contact wearers, all of that stuff. So please know that these are safe for everyone to use. The first time that I got them and used them, I was like, okay, this is weird. What if this stuff ends up in your eye? It doesn't. It's like magic. I swear by these lashes. I will never go back. I still do my bottom lashes, either with my Awesome Buxom or my They're Real Benefit mascara, just because I really don't have a good reason. So, going to start with my transplanting gel. That's going to be your first layer. I just got some on my eyelid, so that's really awesome. Let me get that off of there. Do a little touch-up job here. As long as you get it pretty quickly, you shouldn't have any trouble getting it off of there. I would hate to have you guys have to hear me yell. So I'm not going to do that. So then you're going to put on your fibers on top of the transplanting gel. And I have used this same mascara, or these tubes, since I got them like 2.5 months ago. So they're not as awesome as they once were. I mean, they're like any normal mascara that you're going to want to, it'll last you a good few months. And then you're going to want to get a new tube. So please know that, I mean, one tube of this is not going to last your whole life. I wish, but mine will last my whole life because I'll just keep getting new ones. Because they are worth it, I'm telling you. I'm so excited to use the rest of the Younique products. Just these lashes alone put enough faith in me that I was ready to give it a shot, so. I normally do 2 layers of the each of these guys. So your transplanting gel, I mean, it looks like any other mascara. Comes on the same type of brush. I put on another layer of this. It basically acts as your adhesive for the fibers. And you can make your lashes. This is the fibers. It's strange, and these are almost gone, I'm telling you. So it looks even stranger when you first use them, but that's okay. So your transplanting gel basically acts as your as your adhesive for your fibers. So you'll want to put that on between each set of your fibers, and then you'll also want to put it on as your last step, and that will set your fibers. But you can do as many layers of these puppies as you want. The more layers, the longer they're going to get, of course. So like, for daily use, I put on 2 layers. Maybe for like going out, I might put on 3 because they just get bigger and bigger. So I'm done with the fibers, but I'm not quite done with the transplanting gel because I want to put that on as my last step. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and do my bottom lashes. Today I'm just going to use They're Real by Benefit. This is also an awesome mascara. Although this one is just about out, but I have a backup. These came in like a gift with purchase type thing, and I like all Benefit products that I've used so far. I have quite a few. They all tend to be really great. Excuse me while I have my mouth gaping.
Brandon said, say goodbye to your ducks because I'm going to put them so you can't get them.
Okay, I'll deal with you in just a moment, okay?
You'll deal with Brandon.
I will deal with Brandon in just a moment. Thank you, sweetheart. I need a nanny. Just gonna put that out there. Anyway, no, I don't. My kids are awesome. They just have days like all of us. So then we are going to put on our final layer of the transplanting gel. Brandon, can you stop being a bully, please? Got a touch on my eyelid. The worst part about getting I guess the worst part about putting your foundation on before the rest of your makeup is that if you make a mistake, you have to try to get it off with like a Q-tip, and that's hard because then it affects your foundation some of the time. I'm going to put a tiny bit of my brow gel just to set my brows and to color the tips that are a little too light for the rest of the brow. Why don't I ever have like lip gloss at my table? You'd think that I would want like a complete look, which I guess I do. Maybe. No, not maybe. I don't have a lip gloss here, so I'm terribly sorry about all of that. But let me kind of show you. So here is the final look and my amazing lashes. And like I said, you can see that like if I go to close my eyes, you can still see my wings, but when my eyes are open, the wings are not like totally overwhelming because they just kind of make my lashes look fuller. So I hope that you liked today's look and video. Really sorry about my children. It's just one of those days. We need to get out in the sunshine, which is what we're going to do right now. But like I said, there's going to be another video coming this week about my awesome unveiling of my unique products when I get my kit tomorrow. So look forward to that. And I will link my website down below in the description box. So everybody have a great Sunday, and I will see you really soon. Mwah.